Absolutely no intro for this video. We're going right into it. Okay, this is going to be a fast video. I didn't want to make this video. I didn't, but last night happened, and we're going to talk about it now. So if you're unaware, you're not in the know, you're not ready to, whatever, I don't know how to finish that sentence. The Undertaker was in a match in Saudi Arabia, because WWE likes money more than anything. And he was wrestling Bill Goldberg. These shows in Saudi Arabia are basically a money ploy. They're glorified, if you don't know the term, house show, basically. Small event, non-televised, all that kind of stuff. But this is televised because they've got to make money. I read on the internet that it was very, very bad. Me being the sadist I am, I had to watch that. I had to look it up. I had to know why it was so bad. It goes on for about, including entrances, 13 minutes. They land 2 spears successfully. That, and then they go into a sequence where Goldberg hits a ring post, and then after that, Undertaker botches... No, Goldberg botches the knee bar, sorry. And then Undertaker drops him on a slam, and then, not even the bad one yet, Goldberg is staggering around. First things first, the really big botches, we'll get to those. Goldberg drops the Undertaker right on the the back of his neck. Didn't have him at any point, couldn't have taken care of him, couldn't have got him done. Just, yeah, no. Very dangerous. Very luckily, this 54-year-old man didn't have his neck broken. To make things even better, then Taker decides, in all his infinite wisdom and 25 years, 30 years in the business, I'm going to go for a tombstone powerbomb. You don't know what that is. Basically, you lift the person up, and you drop them right on the top of their head. It's actually pretty safe when you look at how it's done. But good Lord Jesus Christ, on a unicycle while dancing to Prince, did he almost kill the man. The man who already very much had a concussion. Then some staggering around. I think we go to a old school, which is where someone goes to the top rope, walks the top rope, and then hits someone on the arm. Very low impact, but it looks cool. Goldberg took that and it looked like he got shot. Like, actually, literally shot with a gun. About a minute and a half of staggering around, trying to get his balance. Taker, I think it went for a choke slam. I'm sorry, I'm mixing this up. It was a giant mess. Basically, we go into the finishing sequence pretty soon after that, where Goldberg goes, I think it was a tombstone? Yeah, going for another tombstone, and Taker kind of counters, but they both fall down awkwardly. I mean, not as awkward as landing on top of your head, but awkward enough. Then we go in the finishing sequence with the weakest chokeslam of all time. Yeah, no. And then a 3 count. And then immediately after the pin, medics rush the ring to make sure Goldberg isn't going to die. And the camera pans up on the Undertaker, which was a horrible mistake, because you can see him start to mouth effing BS. I don't know who you're mad at, mate. That was your fault. That was all your fault. You should have never agreed to do this match. Neither should Goldberg. Okay, let's get straight into it. Bro. I just broed the Undertaker. You need to retire. You could not stand after 5 minutes of action. A wise man once said, I don't like criticizing a man for a job I would also be woefully bad at. But I wouldn't attempt spots where I'm going to drop someone on top of their head and almost kill them. It is a miracle no one got paralyzed last night. I know some of the people watching this video think wrestling is fake, and I'm completely fine with that. So is your parents' love. Sorry, it's kind of like the last one. I don't know. But God, Jesus Lord, that was so close to tragic. No one likes seeing that, and some people are like, well, The Undertaker needs to have a proper match for his last match. No, he very, very doesn't. The man can't walk correctly. 5 minutes in the ring and he can't walk. What makes you want to see this again? You frickin' sadist. I couldn't resist seeing car crash television. But that was bad. That was so very bad. That never ever needs to happen again. And I definitely don't want to put him in the ring with someone who is younger and has a full career ahead of them and a full life ahead of them so he can try and drop them on the top of their skull. Nah, I'm good. It's over. The match with Lesnar where he broke the streak should have been it. What should have been it? When he got his win back over Lesnar, that should have been it. When he beat Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, that should have been it. When he beat Shane McMahon, that should have been it. When he beat John Cena in the squash match, that really should have been it. You can't keep tempting fate. There's that great Family Guy scene, and I'm not a huge Family Guy fan, but I enjoy some of the episodes. Kill me. There is that scene where Peter clowns himself a deity, and basically the locusts come, all these biblical plagues, and Peter goes, "Why is this happening?" And Brian grabs him, and this is one of my favorite scenes of all time. Gives him a couple slaps, and he goes, "God is," yeah. So, like, yeah. And that's just why I feel with Undertaker wrestling anymore. You're tempting fate, and it's a really, really bad idea, because someone is going to get very hurt. Maybe him, maybe someone else. And then there was all that stuff after the match where Goldberg publicly apologized for the match. I don't think it was the kind of apology that he really, meant. I think it's a man who's really upset and he's just throwing something at the wall hoping, like, alright, leave me alone. He needs to retire too. He got gassed so quickly. That knee bar was one of the most awkward things I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm hitting my foot, by the way. Okay. It's just bad. It's bad all the way around. No. I wish I had something more positive to say. I wish I could have been like, oh, gee, the show they went over there, which is not at all controversial, was great. Yeah, God, it was so awkward. Yeah, alright. Ending it here like The Undertaker should. Alright. Peace, guys. Like and subscribe. Share if you really like.